Hello folks, welcome back to another video. Today we will see a deployment versus stateful sets. Both are similar, but the difference majorly where it will come on the storage path, right? So when we require a deployment or a database or a particular app require a persist data consistently, it should keep all the data or uh, whatever it's segregating, it should be there for every time consistently. In that aspects we require a dedicated data volume. All right, so in that aspects we require a stateful sets. So or rather if a deployment is there, we don't require much storage over there, then they will go for a deployment, right? So and each of the pod, like in deployment, there will be a several pods with the replicas. It will run like 10 pods running, and those 10 pods will share with the particular PVC. That means uh, data is not that much recur. As simple, it's enough. Not a like unique queue database, and a web server, those are not recur that much. So every pod will share the single PVC in that aspects. So it will share the PVC to the entire pods, right? So entire pods will share the only one PVC or storage in the deployment. In case we are going for the persist storage, right? In stateful set, each replica will have unique PVCs. All right. So in stateful set, if we created two replicas, so the with the nginx, the two nginx pods will two PVCs. It will create the two PVCs with the volume client template. All right, with the ReadWriteOnce access mode and with the 1 GB. All right. If we do replica 3, and it will create one more PVC and it create the PV as well. All right. So that is a difference between stateful set and the deployment. So deployment will share the single PVC with the entire replicas pods. Stateful set will create a unique PVCs for each of the pods. All right. Right. We will see the practical section now. I'm gonna create on stateful set with this example. That means it's a kind stateful set and name nginx, and each replica will create nginx1, nginx0, nginx3, 4, 5, 6, and container nginx same with the name and port 80, and the mount path, the volume. Once we create the ww volume, this will mount in the HTML path, and this volume claim template will create PVC for each of the replicas, right? We will see that. Okay, I already tested this, so that's why I'm just taken this for example. So first we will create this stateful set. So we'll go for workloads stateful set. Alright, so here it's given for HTTPD. Now we will see here also by default it's coming with the template. So if we by default it's there, it will create a 3 replicas with 3 PVCs, right? So we can go with this as well, but which location it will create in www.html, right? So however, right, we will create with nginx itself, similar, right, that we create. So now see two replicas. So now we go there in PVC, so it will create the two PVCs, right? If I scale to, so now it's running 2. If I scale to 3, so now you can see a third PVC is created. All right, and now it will bounded with one more PV, right? So now we will check how the data is persist or not. Alright, we'll go for deployment pods. See, each of the pods are there. Go for the first pod and go for the terminal, and we'll redirect. CD, paste this. ls, nothing. ls slash. Okay, nothing is there in the HTML directory, right? So what we gonna do, echo I am great, saying from pod 1 nginx, no, pod 0, right? Pod 0 from nginx. So we're gonna redirect this to html slash index.html. Right, it will create inside. It will do cat ht index.html. So right, we return that successfully. Okay, we will go for the second pod, pods. Okay, we will go for the third pod, terminal, and we do the same thing. And directly we will do echo I'm the great from pod 2, right? We'll export this to here. Now we'll do the cat and we'll check in the directory whether it got created or not. Yeah, it got created. Alright. Right. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna scale down and we'll check replica sets. Nothing, sorry. Stateful sets for 3 pods. So we will scale down to 0. So now it's scaled down and now we see the pods, nothing, none of them there. And the PVC, yeah, 3 PVCs are there. PV, those are there, right? So right, we go for stateful. And now we will scale them, we'll recreate them. 3, right? So now those will create. So those will bound with the PVC automatically. Alright, we'll check them. Pods, nginx got created, and just now it got created 355. We'll go for the pod 1, terminal, cat, give the directory, yes, you see, in the first pod, so it having the data, and I'll go for the second pod. So we didn't create any data, nothing will be there, yeah, right? So we created the third pod, that means nginx 2, and now we can see terminal, cat, paste. See, I'm there. Alright, so this will have the unique storage PVC will automatically mount with a particular pod, right? And the pod name will create it consistently, like every replica will create one to see with the sequentially, right? So here those are there. So now we will do the cleanup. So we'll delete the no we will delete the PV, and we can see the uh, terminating, and it will delete the PVCs also, right? This is for pod 1, this is for pod 0, those are in terminating state. Alright, okay, we'll go and delete the deployments stateful set, and we'll delete. Alright, okay, we'll clean up the PVCs as well. So those will release the PV now. If we didn't delete the PV, and it will be in the release state, but we have deleted, right? So we clean up this too, right? See, PV also got deleted. Okay, that's it, guys. We will meet in another video. Thank you, folks.